G'day and welcome to another big edition of the MCDFNL Footy Show, looking back on round 14. My name's Yeendy, I'm here with Shane Anwell. Thanks for joining us, mate.
My pleasure as always, Yeendy.
Had a bit of wet weather over the weekend, mate. The winter really came out on the weekend.
Yeah, it was a bit soggy underfoot, but I think the class showed through in the end.
Definitely showed through, mate. And one of the big talking points from the weekend was Maldon 10-17-77 defeating Newstead 9-7-61. That is a huge result this weekend.
Yeah, it was a bit of an upset. I think you might have tipped Maldon, but I certainly went with Newstead. I think that all but snuffs out any chance of finals for Newstead. They really needed to win those games. By dropping that, they're a game and percentage behind with 2 games to go. So it's going to be really tough for them. I can't see them getting up, and they're certainly ruining a lost opportunity there. Yeah,
they basically need to win the remaining games and then and hope the team above them loses all their remaining games. But the Bombers led at every change, so a good four-quarter performance for them, which is great. Speaking of a quality four-quarter performance, Carisbrook 33-27, 225 defeated Campbells Creek, 1 straight 6. Campbells Creek didn't score after quarter time. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, and look, we just said earlier the class came through on the weekend, and Carisbrook were just all class on Saturday and really sort of made a statement and showed what their intentions are. Not a lot more to add to that, really, but bit of tough going for Creek there, but they'll come back next week.
We just saw how good Carisbrook were, and their percentage is sort of crucial for them because they're battling, they're second and looking hopefully they can snag first, so that's going to be important for them. Maryborough Rovers got a crucial win, 15-10-100 defeating Dunolly 6-10-46. The Eagles did lead though at quarter time 16-1 before the Rovers came out after quarter time and did their mighty thing.
Yeah, I think that might have gave Rovers a little bit of a fright there, to be honest. But as you said, they just came out and did what they had to do and came away with the win.
Yeah, not surprised though, Dunolly. When they play good, we've said it throughout the year, when they play good, they play some pretty good footy against good teams, and they just need to sustain it for longer periods of time. So no doubt the potential's there for a good performance down the track. Yeah,
that's right. Look, they certainly show some glimpses of the potential they've got, and stringing it together is going to be the challenge from here on.
Royal Park had a big win on the weekend against Trentham. The battle between 5th and 6th as that result flips those two teams around. 11-11, 77 to 7-9, 51. The Tigers settled the deal in the final term with 4-5 to 1-3. The Saints, you backed them last week, and for once I got off the bandwagon. They're getting pretty shaky at this time of year, the wrong time of year, mate.
Yeah, they are. They were flying early on, and I've said this for a couple of weeks now. They've just sort of gotten a bit wobbly, as you said, the last couple of weeks. And it was a good win for Royal Park. It just keeps them within touching distance of that top 4 and the double chance. Again, a little bit of a missed opportunity for Trentham as well, for the same reasons where they could have been in that 5th position. But, look, they'll need to bounce back with a good win this week. I think they need to steady the ship a little bit. Before they make a charge for the finals.
Definitely right there, mate. I had the pleasure of getting along to this one. Natte Bealiba 13-17-95 defeating Harcourt 4-6-30. Harcourt had the first shot of the game inside the first minute and kicked a point, and then the ball goes down the other end, and Natte Bealiba kicked a goal out of it. We did see the best of the Swans that day. They played a really good four-quarter performance in testing conditions.
Yeah, and in testing conditions, as you said, it's probably made a statement as well. Harcourt are a top 4 team at the moment and probably will be at the end of the home and away season. So I guess Natte Bealiba just made a bit of a statement about where they sit compared to Harcourt and what they might expect in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, it was an interesting result too. The Swans showed that they're the top 3, and there is such a massive gap between them and the rest of the top 8 at the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We really do have the top 3 and then a little bit of a break there. So look, that mid-pack of the finals, final 8 is certainly getting interesting.
Definitely right, mate. Navarre 9-8-62 defeated Lexton 5-5-35 by 27 points. The Grasshoppers kicked 3-5 to nothing in the final term, but aside from that, it was a pretty good game.
Look, it was Navarre did what they had to do. It wasn't anything too exciting, but it was a good day for the club. They had a reunion up there for a 10-year premiership, so they would have all been happy with the win on the day against an old rival in Lexton.
Geez, the way they're going at the moment, they'll be having a reunion every year for the next 20 years. years, I'd say, at this stage.
The social club's going to be busy planning.
They will, no doubt about it. And the final game, Talbot 18-11, 119 defeated Avoca, 7-12-54. The Hawks kicked 5 goals in 3 of the 4 quarters in a very impressive performance.
It was impressive, and it really consolidated their place in the finals for this year. So it was a good win to them. Avoca have had their struggles we've spoken about through the year. This was just probably tick off another game as being done, and we'll look forward to next week, no doubt.
Definitely right, mate. Thanks to our friends at Bendigo Bank. That was the round 14 review in the MCDFNL. Shano, thanks so much for joining us. We'll catch up with you later on the week.